Music Online UK.
Sérénade sur l'eau by Jacques Ibert is a wonderful composition for you to capture the style and character of the piece. Now, first of all, I want you to think of the left hand as being like a rocking boat. Like that. And then notice when you get to the second line that it's marked il canto sost, meaning the melody sustained. And to sustain the melody you need to bring out the tune and let the other parts just support it without getting in the way. So here is the melody from bar 3. And when the other parts come in, they don't get in the way. Like that. Did you hear that the lower parts were less in volume? The same is true in bar 9. Now here you have a couple of notes with the stems going down. And again in this case, they are not melody notes. The melody of bar 9 is this. So when you put the other parts underneath, they just support without getting in the way. Like that. Then let's go over to bar 15, and here the melody is the first note of every dotted crochet beat. And the semiquavers that follow this first note in each case are again less in dynamic level. And then we get to a repeat of the phrase, well, almost. And here it is pianissimo. Now, to accentuate this pianissimo, I have put a little break after the phrase we have just played. And you'll notice that the pianissimo stands out more if you do this. Also, there is a phrase mark that ends on the second beat of bar 17, and another phrase mark that starts on the last beat of bar 17. So naturally it wants to breathe at that point anyway. So I'm going to play the same thing again and carry on into the pianissimo section this time. Like that. Did you notice how the pianissimo was more accentuated because of the little break? And finally, I want to think about the pedalling in this piece. Now, the pedalling should be every dotted crochet beat because that's generally where the harmony changes. But it's not only because of the harmony. You also need to change the pedal every dotted crochet beat so that the rests can be heard. For example, in the last line, as well as the first line, you've got a couple of rests in the right hand. And if the pedal doesn't change at that point, that rest will be lost. So here is the last line. And then you have a rest in the right hand, and you need to lift the pedal at that point so that the rest can be heard. Otherwise, you can still hear the right hand. So lift the pedal. And again here, lift the pedal, lift. And something very similar happens in the first line. So there are a few hints and tips to help you get the best possible mark when you're playing Sérénade sur l'eau for your exam. Thanks for watching.